I think I'm officially washed. Very pleased with how it's come out. Lunch that I'm having, I need a root canal. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am recovering from, I think it's a cold, so my voice is a little weird. This is actually the first time I've spoken all morning, which is like not uncommon. I sort of like not talking in the morning, but I wanted to film a work week in my life. I was really looking forward to it. I just came back from Philly over the weekend after spending a few days there, and so I was really looking forward to like getting back into the flow, going into the office. But like I was not feeling great. I took a COVID test. I took a few COVID tests, and it's not showing up as COVID. I do think, and I don't think that it is, just because from what I can remember, also I don't get sick very much, but from what I can remember about a cold, I have like a chest cold. I have a lot of like build up in my chest. My nose is just cloggy. But I am starting to feel better. So I just thought, why not pick up the camera, show a little bit of a day in my life, and sort of maybe at the end of the week, I'll go into the office. I really don't want to get anyone sick, and I don't think I should be like commuting and all that stuff on the trains. So we'll see, but I think it could be nice to just keep things local, just go from there. My desk ready to get the work. I mean, I've been working for a few minutes, I'm not even gonna lie. I was out sick yesterday, so I'm just sort of catching up on emails from yesterday and over the weekend. And normally when I get started, I probably mentioned this before, but I like to do a nice to-do list. Otherwise, I'm flapping in the wind, having no idea what's going on. So I did that like earlier in the morning. And so yeah, I'm just working through emails. My job has changed in like the last few weeks. So I went from being a technical support engineer to a technical account manager, which is essentially like a liaison between the support engineer and the customer. So I'm having a lot more customer facing calls and a lot of meetings. And as an introvert, it has been an adjustment to go from not talking and doing more like troubleshooting or trying to do troubleshooting to interacting with customers daily, and also having more like internal meetings. But I do feel that there's more like work-life balance. So, you know, it's a give and take. And we're just doing our best out here. So that is what's sort of happening on the job front. And a lot of what I have planned to do is, I think I have like a meeting. I like to try to do some of my onboarding while trying to balance, you know, the job. So I need to do some onboarding. I do have these emails that I need to finish working on. I do need to do some prep for my customer call today. And I do believe that I have a team meeting this afternoon, maybe. I'm not all the way sure. That's why I have to go through these emails. So I'm sitting here with my tea, my computer, and I'm gonna put on some music. My tooth has been causing like has been really uncomfortable lately, and I don't know, it's because like I haven't been wearing my night guard and my crown is like, I'm like been biting down real hard on the crown, and I think it's like causing it to like lift or something or pivot, but it's like causing it's like causing some discomfort and a little of like sensitivity, which sucks because I really was like looking forward to the fact that I was really happy about the fact that like I haven't been having any issues there. And I had like so much dental work done in January. But I mean, it's coming at a time when I actually need to schedule a dentist appointment for next month and have them look at this. Have them look into this tooth. Wait, it's actually really cold. It's getting so cold. Does anyone have like a favorite movie series that they always put on when they're not feeling good or just like really under the weather or sad? Lately, I either, for the most part, it's like for me, it's like a Harry Potter movie, but I also really love watching the Marvel movies. But I really love watching. Been putting on like Disney Plus and watching all of the movies and just having the best time. I think I want to go to the movies. Um, there's this movie called like Everything Everywhere All the Time. I don't remember with I think her name is Michelle. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. But yeah, so I do want to see that. Um and I think I've just been very like very rigid in like the type of things that I do after work, and I've been starting to become more settled at home. So I'd like to do more things outside of the house and do things like around my neighborhood. That's been nice, but I want to take it like a step further and maybe like take myself out to the movies tonight and go see this movie. I feel like on a weekday it'll be a little bit quieter and just more chill because that's the vibes. You may think this is suffering. Looks like we pissed her off. This is the look now. Whatever. Whatever, bro. I think I'm officially washed because I went to go and buy those tickets to see the movie for like 7 and it was sold out. And I'm like, what? And it like came as a shock to me, but the reality is people in New York know how to live life. They know how to go. They go out all times. They don't wait like me until the weekends to do fun things. And I've heard really great things about that movie. So it actually makes perfect sense that, well, it's not sold out. It's just like all of the good seats are taken. And it's like, am I going to watch a movie at like 9 or 10 on a weekday either? So I need to see about like tomorrow or even the next day. But Thursday is also super packed. I need to figure this out. I just turned 29, and amongst a few other reminders, this is just another one that I am washed and I need to just get used to it. Fall in line, this is it. So I'm already running late. I ended up getting a ticket to see Northman. I spent all this time trying to film a reel, only for it to be a bit of a fail, but whatever. This is the look, just wearing a little blazer because I think it's gonna be a little nippy. A tee. I cannot be, I try to wear white so much and I always get stains on it. Some jeans from Universal Standard and like the most comfiest pair of sneakers ever. My New Balance 991s. I'm gonna head out now because I am gonna miss the bus. This place is pretty cool. What's really cool is that they serve food here, but I think I'm too late for that. So I did end up ordering a snack, but I hadn't been to this movie since they renovated the theater a few years ago. But what I loved is that the clips that they show before the movie starts are pulled from scenes in other films that relate to the movie you're going to see. And these had to do with characters and their relationship with their father. So that was pretty cool. So I just got back from the movies. I went to see The Northman. I wanted to see the other movie, but tickets were sold out. So I opted for The Northman. I really, depending on the type of movie it is, depending on like the type of drama it is, I'm sort of into like the Viking, medieval, stuff. And this movie was pretty intense. So yeah, I am also gonna try to multitask while I do this. I'm gonna take my makeup off and get ready for the night. Speaking of taking my makeup off, I'm starting off with the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. But yeah, so I like the movie. I felt like it was quite intense. There was quite, it was really, if you don't know, it's about like the prince is just like avenging his father's death, and he's on like this journey to do that as he, as an adult, because he loses his father as a child and he witnesses it, and it's very intense, very visceral, lots of violence, but it's almost like, I don't know, I thought it was a little funny. But I was thoroughly entertained by it. The woman who is in that chess game, that chess show on Netflix. I didn't really watch it, but I know like it was very popular. I think her name is like Anya or something. She's in it. As well as Nicole Kidman. And I just think it's so interesting that like Nicole Kidman is often cast in these as these very unhinged characters who like appear waifish and then have a whole other side to them. Like it's very interesting. This is 29. It's a house day today. House work from home day. Another work from home day. My like tooth is still causing me issues. I did just set up a appointment with the dentist. Like, I just wanted to show my outfit. I'm retwisting my hair tonight, but I'm like, for now, let's do a half up, half down situation. I am wearing, like I said, I'm in the house. It's a house day. So I'm just wearing a really comfortable set from Target that I got last year. While I'm on my extended break slash lunch break, I thought, why not show you some of the new home items that I got? I wanted to make this area sort of like a dining section, and I'm very pleased with how it's come out. Both of these, the dining table and the chairs, are all like Facebook Marketplace finds. This was like a tripod table. It was on West Elm. I really wanted to go for a more like modern look, so I didn't want to get like a natural wood table. I wanted something that was either black or white. And I just found that I just there's not a lot of black in this apartment, and I wanted to incorporate that, so I figured like adding in a darker black tone would help to sort of balance things out. And then, okay, so these chairs, so much of what Facebook Marketplace and so much what is popular now is more like mid-century modern, a lot of West Elm products, a lot of like natural wood. It wasn't really something that I wanted in the home. I felt like a lot of like the living room space, like the bedroom space is more like mid-century modern, and I wanted this area to be more eclectic, more just modern, and just sort of more like playful. And then I also had this vision of like a particular art piece that I want to like hang here that I don't know if I'll get it because it's very expensive. But anyways, so with that in mind, speaking of dining chairs, I wanted to get these really cool tubular dining chairs that were part of this bowl collection by this brand called Mustache Editions. Is a store that sells them. However, it's in France, so I have to like pay for them to be shipped to the United States. Also, it just wasn't, I just wasn't rich enough. That's pretty much what's happening. I just didn't have the money to afford it. And so I was like, okay, well, what are some other, like in the last, at the last minute, I'm like, well, what are some other options? Because I really was going to like just save up money to get the chair that I wanted, and even just like one would be fine to start with, and then probably do like a mix match situation. But I really wanted like a dining, like I really wanted chairs for the table. It was a little bit annoying to like have the table here without any chairs. And so I was like, you know what? Let's see what Facebook Marketplace has. What's something that is modern, that like is fun, has interesting details. And then I saw these chairs, and something about like these, like the shape of these chairs as well as like the material. It's a brass. It's like a brass with an aluminum base. Was different. I feel like these chairs add like a level of like sophistication and elegance that was not going for. But I really love the shape of the spine, and I call it the spine. I really love the shape of the chair. They're actually really comfortable, and I feel like they look really good. And I don't have a lot of like brass tones or these sorts of materials in my home. So I just thought that having them for a dining chair, something that was just like simplistic, size inclusive, because I don't want chairs that have like arms on it. A compliment to the table as well, and had like a fun, like had a nice shape to it, and nice style. It stood out to me. So yeah, that's just pretty much this table. I paid a lot of money for these chairs. I don't want to talk about it. But basically, I feel like I'm not done, but I feel pretty good and pretty like set with how things are now. And I'm like, okay, well, now I can sort of focus more on like art, framing things, doing more with like the walls, and just really having more fun. I do want to get a dresser for like the closet area, but honestly right now I feel like I'm fine with the clothes that I have. It's not like I'm not overloaded in terms of space. And it's not like a necessity. So I do want to get a dresser. I do want to get like some nightstands that don't necessarily have to be like a traditional nightstand, but could be like a stool. That's what I'd like to get, but again, I'm less pressed about it than I would like. than what I was about like trying to find a dining table, trying to find chairs. And it's probably why I'm sick too, because I was running around 2 weekends straight, driving back and forth to Jersey and in other parts of Brooklyn, um, and just like lugging everything up from like my car and stuff. So that's sort of the space and the vibe, and I feel like it's really good considering, I mean, it's pretty open um over here, which I feel like is fine. I think sometimes you just need space. Not everything needs to be filled with something. So I'm not really mad at the fact that there's just like a large open space here and the area is dedicated to work. And then you have like the living room and like bedroom area. That's the apartment update. I feel like the one word to accurately sum up my life would be, if it's not one thing, it's another. Um, after after work, I started feeling just a lot more pain and discomfort in my teeth. And I talked with my mom and she was telling me to like go to the hospital, not the hospital, the dentist, because I had set an appointment for 2 weeks later, thinking I could just write out the pain because I thought it was related to like TMJ, which is just tension in the jaw that is like been irritated. Little did I know. So I get ready, go out, take the train to the dentist, and thankfully they accept walk-ins, and like there was like not really anyone in there. And then I ended up seeing someone and she told me, long story short, that my tooth that I just had work done on is not in great condition, and then I would need a root canal, and then also have like an infection there. So that's what's causing the pain. It's not TMJ related. So that's great. Good news is I'm going to get the root canal like as soon as possible. So on Friday, I'm gonna get that done. Bad news is it's incredibly expensive. Like, not incredibly expensive, but like if I had known this was gonna happen, probably would have waited some more time to get this, to get like more furniture and stuff. So thankfully, they are going to work with me on that. But yeah, I think that's just life and some things happen. This is a very expensive lesson, but I just want the pain and the discomfort in my mouth to be done with, to be gone. It is 2 o'clock and I just got out of the shower. It was a very great shower. And I feel like rejuvenated. I feel nice and cozy and everything. I had like a really, really not so great sleep. So I sort of started the morning and work looking real grungy, looking a little, rough, to say the least. And sometimes that's life. That's what happens. So I got like my meeting prep done, and I got one meeting out of the way, and I'm like, you know what? I could use a shower right now. I could go for a shower. So just got out of the shower, and now I need to make lunch. This is the second week that I've ordered from a meal delivery service. It's a black owned service that sells like pre-made foods, and you could just you choose how many meals that you want to have. And it's like pre-made whole foods, and it fits like a range of like dietary restrictions. It's called Winner Winner. I think they are very new. I was influenced essentially, and a girl posted about it, and I was like, that would be cool to check out because she said that the food tasted so good. So I was like, ooh, sign me up. Because lately I've not been in the right headspace to cook, and the way I saw it, I was like, instead of putting money towards like Uber Eats and eating out, I could just pay for like 5 meals and just sort of, you know, stagger them in between like lunch and dinner for the week. And that way, all that money that I'm spending on Uber Eats, I could be spending it as less money I'm spending on this like meal service. And I got it, and the food was good. Oh my God, it was so good. I got, my favorite dish is definitely the braised beef. It's like a triple braised beef. But they do have, if you're like vegetarian or something, they have like other, they can make like accommodations and stuff. But I got it. It was 5 meals for $60, and it was so good. It's so good. So I'm eating, they call it the chicken dinner. So what I'm having today is the chicken dinner, and it looks like dark meat, and it's like a barbecue sauce with rice, cauliflower, carrots, and I think this is like, they put on top like some of the juice from the braised beef, which is like, I'm not complaining. So I'm gonna eat that. And I think what's so cool is like, sometimes while I can cook and do make some meals, it's like, I really like the variety of being able to choose different meals, or just like the excitement of having like a new meal to try every day. And I'm like, haven't ordered out at all. Like every time I've ordered it, I mean, it is only the second week, but every time I've ordered, I've just like stuck to my meals, and it's been great. It's really cool. So yeah, check them out if you are in like the New York, PA, New Jersey area. They will deliver it. I haven't had the best, I am a grandma, so I like to be in bed and have my routine ready, like my routine done by like 10. I want to like be in the bed by 10. So they had like, delivery has been coming like later and later, which definitely is not, I'm not a fan of to be quite honest. But I think they're still working out the kinks, and I don't want to be one of those people that's like too harsh on these small businesses, and I just want to give them a chance. Honestly, if I have to stay up, I've done it. If I have to stay up a little later just to make sure that I'm not like spending a bunch of money on like shrimp rotis, because that's what I love getting, and like McDonald's or whatever, I think it's worth it. So I'll be patient. I'm probably gonna move this party to the couch, but here's the lunch that I'm having. But one thing I'm going to do, because I need to do some more onboarding, is twist my hair while I'm like watching the videos here. So I just sort of need my twisting spray bottle, Camille Rose Natural Almond Joy twisting butter, Felicia Wet Leatherwood brush thing, and melanin oil. And just like that, I am done. I finished my onboarding in time too. Perfect. So I was supposed to be having a phone call with a friend and she is not picking up. So I was like, well, I was planning on redoing my nails. So I don't know what's gonna happen with her, but I wanna do my nails. So I'm gonna do my nails while listening to a new episode of The Read. And I just wanted to sort of show what I do. So I like the feeling of having my nails done, and I really love nail art and stuff like that, but the cost of it is not, it's nice, but it's very expensive, and I don't like being like fussed with. Like, I enjoy the result of like having my hair done, having my nails done, but to sit in a chair and like have people like doing the nails and have people doing my hair is like, I get really irritated and like very uncomfortable with it. It's just, oof. After a while, I grow tired of it all. I just want to be done. So I like that I can like, now there's all these like kits and stuff where you can just do it. It's all in your own hands. So I ended up investing in this manicurist kit. It's like a gel manicure set. And I also was influenced to get this. I've seen this, and it just comes with like this whole kit, and like you can get their special nail polish. It doesn't have acetone in it. It has something else, and yeah, it's a nail polish remover that doesn't have acetone in it. And now there are like so many different kinds of like gel manicure kits and brands and stuff, but one thing that I really liked about manicurists was that you didn't have to like scrape it off. Like, you could just, with their nail polish remover, you could just use the nail polish remover like a regular one to get off the gel manicure. And one thing that recently I've discovered when I would go to the nail salon is that I had such a sensitivity to the feeling of them scraping the gel nail polish off of my nails, and then also like how much damage it would do to my nails. And it, like, honestly, just talking about the scraping, I don't know why it makes me feel so like queasy, but I really hated that feeling. So once I saw that like with this product they have like, it's also like very like natural, I think. I mean, I think a lot of things just have chemicals in it, but I think that the products are a bit more natural with manicurists, and that made me feel good to know that I wasn't gonna have to scrape my own nails, and it gave me opportunity to explore like different colors, and you know, something I always wanted to do was sort of try more nail art on myself and have it be in the gel format, because gel is much more long lasting than regular nail polish. So yeah, that's what I'm excited to do. And I don't have to like, it gets me off the couch and away from a TV screen. So I think it's a nice like hobby. Just finished talking with my friend, but I wanted to finish my nails. It was perfect multitasking, catching up with a friend, doing my nails, and I wanted to show you how it looks. So yeah, just something really simple. Just went for a nice like white tip. I think I may only show this hand because the other one is a little nasty looking. Yeah, but get into these lines. It feels so like simple and minimal, and but I really like it. I'll show the other hand, and this is the other hand. I went in a little too deep into the nails. But you know what? You live and you learn. And then also for dinner, I'm having my winter meals. This is the triple braised beef with some string beans and kale, and it smells so good. And this is like couscous. Good morning. So I'm heading, it's been a very interesting day. Woke up to part of my bathroom leaking. That's out of my control, but it's currently in progress. But I'm headed into the office today and just wanted to show what I was wearing. Feels like I love a nice like sweater and trouser combo. So I'm wearing my Henning sweater, my I'm wearing some pleated trousers from Big Butt Press, my New Balance 991s, and I'm gonna top it off with my nice Desi sunglasses to add some flair, some pop, some fun, a little bit of lightness. I also like took down, I like put my hair into like, I braided my twist into like 2 different like braids on each side of my head. And then I like the effect that it adds, like a nice little curl to it. So I did that and did half up, half down hairstyle, wearing my Poirier necklace, some rings from Poirier as well. And then this is my nails. And yeah, I'm gonna head out. Back from my appointment. My mouth is numb and I feel pretty good. It's a good procedure, quick, fast, and now I'm just sort of like back at work. I think I'm gonna leave a little early for home and work from home for the rest of the day. Okay, back home. I've been home for hours now. Finishing up work. I've been powering through the smoothie, and now I'm gonna get ready because I'm really been looking forward to attending this exhibit that's opened by this really cool creative called Ashley Johnson, named Ashley Johnson. I follow her on Instagram and I'm such a huge fan. I think it still has some like numbing but I'm just gonna put a little bit of makeup on and then head out there and sort of check out the exhibit. But I am gonna close out this vlog as well because I've imported all this footage and this is a very long vlog that I don't think I can actually cut down to the amount that I want. So I think it's just gonna be long. But if you have made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I would be shocked if you weren't a subscriber, but if you aren't, definitely subscribe and like the video, share with your friends, and I will see you next time. I hope that you have a great rest of the week, and I will speak with you next time. Bye. Okay, I'm sorry, I can't smile. I can't smile fully, but just know I'm giving you the biggest smile ever. Bye.
She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break.